Welcome to this free training series, Monetize Your Social Media Presence. My name is Inga Deksne, and just a little reminder before we go to today's topic. If you haven't seen previous videos and this is your first time when you come across my videos, just a little reminder that they will be beneficial for you if you are confused, overwhelmed, and tired of not getting results from social media, or you want more ideal customers and you want to enjoy your activities on social media and make profit. Then please look up the links below and go to previous videos, because in the first video we covered 5 mistakes business owners make on social media and how to fix them. And in today's video I will touch base on some of them, but it's important to be aware whether you're not making the same mistake. In the second video we covered 3 vital elements to make social media profitable and bring you clients on demand. It's not just about posting. I'm sure that you use social media because you want to attract new customers, you want to be in front of your audience and make profit as a result of it. So this video number 2 will show you what you need to have in place in order to make it happen. And now today's video. Today we will talk about how to choose the right social media for your business and your personality. It may be longer than previous videos, bear with me. I want to take you through some of the main platforms so you can make an easy decision, and maybe to eliminate this fear of missing out because you think that you need to be on all social media platforms and it seems very confusing and time consuming to be able to do so. When especially if you listen to different social media experts, let's say somebody, a YouTube expert, will say you need to be on YouTube if you want to be successful. Twitter expert will tell you if you're not on Twitter, you're doomed. Your business is not going to succeed ever. The same goes with Instagram, Facebook, or Snapchat. Whatever platform people represent, they will show you the importance to be on that particular platform. But which social media platform is right for your business? Depending at which stage you are, if you can afford digital media agency representing you, then by any means it's good to be on all platforms. But if you are a solopreneur or your team is small, time is of essence. It's very difficult to be on all of the platforms equally. And I will show you how to solve this problem. The thing is, we usually focus on social media and we focus what we need to bring there, what content to create. Whereas the focus should be on your business, your website, and your ideal customer. So the main focus goes to who your ideal customer is, which of the social media platforms they prefer, and what kind of problems you can solve for them. And then you choose platform that would be suitable for your customers. Let's say if your customer, your ideal customer, is young teenagers, you need to explore Snapchat. Personally, I use Snapchat only as a consumer. I don't use it for business. I like the entertainment element of it. A lot of businesses use it, especially media companies. If you have to explore it because young people are on Snapchat and they are your ideal audience, I would say that embrace Snapchat. At the same time, you can pay attention to Instagram because it's also for young people. Majority of people would be on Facebook, and if your audience is business owners, by default majority of them will have profile on LinkedIn, and then you pick and mix. But what I wanted to show you is the meaning of social media. So let's imagine your business, your website is your house. You own the place. And then you want to invite your ideal customer to your house. what you do, you use social media to bring them back to your website. So this is a function of social media, to be a vehicle that brings your ideal customer from infinite internet land, rented territories of different social media platforms where you're at mercy of algorithm, bringing back to your website. If you go back to video 2, in this video I'm talking what elements needs to be on your website to make sure that people stay and move from rented territory of social media to your website. And just a reminder from video number 1 where we looked at mistakes, if you're solely relying on social media, you won't be successful. So social media is just a part of the overall marketing mix. So it's a part of your speaking strategies, your networking strategies. Remember, it's not a magic pill, but I will show you how you can use it very strategically. Before we continue, you need to make a decision which of the social media platform is going to be active and which one will be representing your business. By representing your business, I mean that you're not constantly on that platform. You may check in once a week, maybe once a day for 5 minutes, but you're not spending majority of your time. As I mentioned before, it's impossible. This is thing number 1. And second of all, you won't be able to do anything else. You will be spending just time on your social media. That's why you need to make a decision. Usually choose 1 or 2 platforms where you are active, and then the rest of them are representing your business, or I call them dormant. I will give you an example for each of the platform. Information in this video will save you so much time and will take away all the confusion and frustration when you see how easy it can be done. So let's go and check how it can be done. Starting with Facebook. The thing with Facebook, due to algorithm, Facebook has to be an active platform. By default, we use Facebook actively on day-to-day basis. Some of us do it more often, some of us less often. Some of us are afraid to go into Facebook because it's like going down the rabbit hole. It becomes so interesting, and then you spend hours and hours just watching other people's videos. But I want to show you how to use Facebook from a business perspective when you are intentional with your activities. You need to use both page and personal profile to share your business and personality. Don't be afraid to talk about your business on your personal profile. Don't believe when somebody says you're not allowed. You are. You're not allowed to use personal profile features for business purposes. It's a platform of communication. People want to communicate. People want to express their opinions. So it can be about your work, it can be about your personal life. It works both ways. If you talk just about your business without sharing your personality on your business page, people wouldn't be able to connect with your soul. Go back to video number 1 where I'm talking about you strategies using social media. Also, you can't ignore live streams or video anymore. I'm not good on camera. I don't know what to talk about. Is so last season. You can't use it even as an excuse anymore. If you want to be visible to your business, you need to embrace a video. Later on, I will show you how you can get it as a gift. Later on, I will show you how you can get my course, how to use Facebook Lives as a profitable business tool as a gift. Or you can buy it separately if you wish. It's for those of you who keep saying you don't know how to use live streams, you don't know what to tell about, or how to overcome your fears. But just remember, I have no judgment in terms if you don't use live streams, but if your calendar is not fully booked with clients, if your business is not supporting you financially, and you don't use Facebook Lives or videos, this is one of the reasons why it's not happening. So just saying that you need to embrace live stream. Also consider using Facebook ads. Don't go into the stories. The Facebook reduces the reach and they want us to pay money just to be visible. It's not true. But when you use Facebook ads strategically, you will get this additional reach. You will get people coming from Facebook into your email list. That's why if you want to use Facebook professionally, if you want to run your business professionally, you need to consider advertising. Participate in groups strategically or run your own groups strategically. You are probably a member of so many groups. I am in endless. You've probably seen the groups where they give you opportunity to promote your stuff, like Marketing Monday, for instance, or sell your stuff Tuesday. If you just pop in those groups and share your offers only on those days and you don't interact with other people, you won't be successful. Yes, you may get 1 or 2 people to responding to your offers, but this is about it. Use them to build relationships. Being in the group can be very beneficial for you to demonstrate your skills and also build great relationships among participants in the group. And also be aligned with Facebook goals. Watch the trend. So at the moment, Facebook will push the group. So it will reward active groups and also make notifications more prominent. But if you run your group, make sure that you facilitate this conversation, because algorithm works in the groups, and Facebook puts a huge effort this year on groups, on building communities. So you need to participate and then you will be rewarded. Use Facebook purposefully. Don't react to notifications. I would even recommend that you take them off your phone. So in the settings in your phone, don't put notifications, that your phone doesn't beep every time somebody sends you a message or somebody tags you or people posting in the groups. Allocate time when you do it. Use Facebook to interact with your connections with your friends. How many people are among your friends that you never spoke to? If you know everyone on your friends list, it means that it's too small and you haven't expanded further, so you don't build your connections wider, which is not good as well. And send invitation to like your page only if you know the person and know they are your ideal audience. What happens? You probably experience this as well, when somebody connects with you and 5 seconds later, without saying hello, what you do, I would love to know more about, they send you invitation to like their page. Usually, and this is what I did in the past, when I connected with somebody, especially if I knew them a little bit, out of politeness, being nice, I liked the page, but if that page didn't talk to me content-wise, I just I tick the box to unfollow. So I'm technically a fan, but I don't see the content from them. And then you send your page in return to be liked in return. And yes, your likes are growing, but your engagement are tanking. So what happens when somebody becomes a fan of your page and you post the content and they don't react several times on that content, or even choose an option, don't show it anymore, your engagement, your organic reach will go down, only because you have some of the polite followers, let's call them like that, who are not interested in your stuff. I would rather have small amount of followers, but they who chose to be, rather than doing exchange of likes. And if you go to my social media platforms, I don't have huge following. In my page, I have under 1,000 followers. But because I use Facebook ads, it doesn't impact my activities. But I know that my page is more engaging because these are people who chose to be. Be purposeful what you want to achieve. Now let's talk Instagram. So as I mentioned, Facebook, it has to be active platform, and usually choose it as your main active platform. And then after that, you can add which platform you can choose as an active platform as well. So because Instagram is owned by Facebook, it would make sense to make it active as well, and then you just rotate the way how you post content. But let's say if you choose Instagram to represent your business, which means that it's not active platform, you don't post there every day. Shockingly, but you are allowed not to post every day on Instagram. But be mindful about this and knowing that this is just to represent your business, and you use it occasionally. But in order to do that, you need to have a strong bio that tells people what you do. So basically, even if you don't post anything, you will get followers because people will read what you post, what your posts are about, and then you get followers like that, even without making any active effort. So you will be getting followers just by having your bio, telling people why they need to follow you. Then, if you want to upgrade it a little bit, your presence, you use highlights. Highlights are these archived stories, usually on Instagram. Stories last only 24 hours. If you add them to highlights, they will stay as long as they are in highlights. And you can be strategic. You can promote your course, you can promote your free giveaway in those highlights, and people will be joining your list again without you making any effort. I know that it's shocking that I'm saying that you don't need to be consistent on Instagram, but if you choose that it's only representing your business, you're not active on this platform, these are steps that you need to put in place. And you need to have a grid of 9 or 12 photos representing your business. So when you have 2 photos only, or 1 photo, or even worse, no photos at all, and you start following people in hoping that they follow you back, people would be very suspicious about your account. Instagram will be very suspicious of your account if you have 1 or 2 photos. It's usually a sign that it's a spam or artificial account. That's why you need to put at least 9 to 12 photos demonstrating your business, saying what you do, how you help your clients, your hobbies, maybe your family members, and so on and so on. Remember this. Now we will look how to work on your Instagram if it's an active account, but this is a foundation. So when Instagram is an active account, so active elements are stories, Instagram TV, Instagram feed, and also Instagram live. Just remember that you need to still have your bio, your highlights, and your great present, and then use your Instagram as a mini blog with illustrations. The only difference from your blog, on your website you would put a lot of links, and it's advisable to put links in your blogs. Here links don't work, so you can't hope that if you put the link in your description of the photo that people can click and just proceed. No, this is where you craft your story, you craft your mini blog and entice people to connect with you either through DMs or clicking the link in the bio. You don't need to be a professional photographer, but picture is the leading element. So you can use stock photos if you want, but it needs to demonstrate the main ideas that you describe in your description. If you want to be successful on Instagram, you need to have a strategy. You can't randomly post pictures when you feel it, when you travel, or when you eat something nice. You need to have a strategy in place and use DMs and stories to connect with your future customers. So you reach out to them through DMs and also encourage them to send DMs to you. So in order to save your time, you can use Planoly, Later, or Tailwind to plan and schedule your posts. The best way how you can do it when you plan your content for a week, and you can do it under 40 minutes in one day, and then you just enjoy your life and you don't need to remember whether you posted on Instagram or not. Be consistent. So when you have the scheduling system in place, consistency is easy. And as I mentioned before, don't chase numbers. Be strategic and proactive. Even with 100 followers, when you connect with them on a deeper level in DMs and stories, you will get more paid customers out of 100 rather than just a random numbers of 1,000 followers who are not really interested in your content. If you want to take your Instagram game to the next level, please check my course, the Instagram Success Habit Lab, which teaches you how to use Instagram strategy so you are consistent with your posting and how to bring customers. So Instagram becomes your profitable business tools. I will put the links below so you can go and check, and if you have any questions you can reach out and ask me. But this is a great course, how to make money using Instagram. Now let's talk LinkedIn. I mentioned briefly before, LinkedIn is like your virtual networking room, like your business card. It also can be used as a representing platform where you are occasionally present, but still there is information and people can reach out to you. Currently, I'm using LinkedIn as a representing platform. I'm not active there. I post maybe once or twice a week, but I still get a lot of invitations to connect and conversations and business inquiries. So, but make sure that your profile demonstrates your skills and tells people who and how you can help so they can make a decision whether they want to connect with you. Respond to the invitations to connect, and again, be strategic about it. Everyone who reaches out to you to connect may not be ideal connection for you, so you are allowed to ignore and not accept everyone. So enable notifications when somebody wants to connect with you. So in my case, I get notifications through emails. So when I don't check the platform every day, only when I get notification. Also, schedule time to check your account once a week. So what I do, I put 10-15 minutes aside once a week, and then I go through updates, through other notifications when somebody viewed my post or commented on my posts or sent me a message. So once a week I allocate time and look at it. Also very easy if you download a LinkedIn app on your phone, and then when you're commuting you can answer a couple of messages or send a couple of messages on the go while you have time because you are in public transport, for instance. Now, how you can use LinkedIn as an active account, and let's say because I am promoting my event Magical Creators Live, a lot of my platforms I will be using active, and I have crafted a strategy for each of the platform only because it's a launch mode for my event and I have to use all accounts active. So this is also how you can use in your business. 1 month it was representing your business, and the next month you can use it as an active platform. So it's the same that your profile, no matter whether you use it as a representing platform or active, your profile needs to demonstrate your skills and who you can help. Use video posts as well. So LinkedIn love video posts, not links to YouTube. You still can put the links to YouTube, but native videos when you upload them directly on LinkedIn, and usually videos up to 5 minutes are really great for that. Write articles on LinkedIn Pulse. So it's a blog platform within LinkedIn where you can write a description of your existing blog post on your website, and then you put the link so people can read the end of the article on your website. You contribute to the groups. Again, be mindful and strategic. Choose which groups are good for you and then communicate. And connect with your ideal audience. Reach out to people. Don't wait that somebody connects with you. So this is how you use LinkedIn actively. So you post and interact every day. Allocate specific time for being on LinkedIn, and it can be just 15 minutes a day. And when you connect with your ideal audience, send personalized invitations to new connections. Don't send just, I would like to add you to my LinkedIn network. No, tell people why you want to connect. Let them know that you read their profile and that you have some things in common. Now talk about Twitter. How you can use Twitter to represent your business. And again, for about half a year, for 6 months, Twitter was representing my business. I wasn't actively using it. I have a profile that describes my business and has a call to action, so either to check the free giveaway or to go to a particular website page. Cover photo gives additional information about what I do. I also have a pinned post with call to action. So basically when somebody visits your profile, it's not your latest tweet, it's a tweet that you chose to be always in front of people when they come across your profile for the first time. And usually it's good if you invite them to sign up for free stuff. Download the Twitter app to react to notifications. It's good when somebody sends you a message that you can, respond in timely manner. Again, you don't need to respond instantly. Allocate time for that. Notifications are to make your life easier, but don't react to them. Use your time strategically. Use your Twitter actively, so even if it's just representing your business, and this is what I was doing every time I attended event or networking event, especially when they were giving networking or event specific hashtags. This is how you connect with people, and if they use Twitter, it's probably the best way how you connect with them. Then be flexible and use Twitter, but only for that short period of time when you can communicate actively, and then it goes back to representing your business. I've done it for 6 months, and among all of my platforms, Twitter has the highest number of followers in comparison to my other platforms. So you can use Twitter as an active account if you like Twitter, for instance. The peculiarity of Twitter is that it's full on, so basically it's like a live regime when you can interact. A lot of people like it. So I'm turning my Twitter into active account because again, I'm promoting my event and I want to engage all platforms. So again, pinned post is updated on a regular basis. So if you use Twitter actively, you can swap your messages once a week, for instance. Use video posts, so up to 2-minute videos you can upload on Twitter and it will work good. Every platform loves videos. That's why I mentioned before, you can't ignore the video format. Use live stream. So on Twitter it will be Periscope. Periscope has its specifics, and you can encounter some dodgy people there. I haven't been using Periscope for quite a while, but it's still active, and if you want to explore Twitter, then Periscope needs to be embraced as well. Participate in Twitter chats. Again, it's more about building relationships no matter what platform you are on, and interact with other people, tweets, retweet, communicate. So you need to post and interact every day. Again, allocate specific time for being on Twitter so it doesn't eat up all of your time. And make sure that you communicate on Twitter, not just broadcast your post. Very often Twitter is used to upload 100 tweets with the links to the blog post, and people think that they are active on Twitter, but it's a broadcasting type of activity. It's not interacting. So you need to be interacting with your audience if you want to be successful on Twitter. Now we have 2 platforms left, so bear with me. YouTube. So YouTube is a search engine platform. Yes, you put your content there, but you put your content based on what people would find it useful, and they are searching for specific content. That's why it's important that you research keywords first as well. Consistency is a key on YouTube. And here I haven't divided into representing or active platform, and I will explain in a minute why. And also consider using YouTube ads if you want to grow your audience. And remember to use call to action in your videos. So on YouTube you also have a live stream feature. Live streams feature from mobile is available only if you have over 10,000 followers. If you have less followers than 10k, you can do live stream from your desktop. However, what is important to know about YouTube, use other platforms to drive traffic back to your videos. Let's say you can use Twitter, you can use Pinterest, you can use Instagram, you can use Facebook to promote and get more views, because then it will signal to YouTube that your content is interesting to people. You can't use videos from Facebook Live without editing. If you put Facebook Live as it is without any editing, with "Hi, thank you for joining. Hi, Rita. Hi, Marina. Hi, Anne. So nice that you joined me." If you put this video directly from Facebook Live to YouTube, you will lose the viewership straight away, and it will be a signal to YouTube that your videos are not interesting. So you need to do some editing. You need to edit out some sort of interaction that is on Facebook Live. If people are commenting during your Facebook Live, you don't need to edit it out, but you need to read those comments out so it makes sense for people who don't participate live. I have the whole document prepared how you can repurpose your content for annual members of Magical Creators. Stay tuned, I will show you how you can get it as well. But just to remind you that repurposing is not taking directly from one platform and putting it on another one. If you want to grow your audience, you need to put effort and time. Give you an example with my YouTube platform situation. Yes, I have a representation. Yes, I put maybe once a week or so, but only when I put on a regular basis every week, when I post links to my YouTube videos, when I follow my personal checklist, how to make sure that I drive traffic back to these videos, I could see that my audience was growing. If I put the content just for the sake of putting, without using growth strategies, nothing happens. So if you want to grow your audience on YouTube, then you need to put time and effort. It's just given. But you can choose that YouTube is your main platform and you just focus on there and use other platforms as a representation. When you put your intention and effort, it will pay off, and you invite people to, as I mentioned, if you use call to action on your YouTube videos, you will be able to drive traffic back home to your website, where you make those offers, where you invite people to join your email list. Now Pinterest. So Pinterest is also a search engine platform rather than social media platform, but it's one of the most traffic driving platform for your website. It's, as I said, it's ideal to drive traffic back to your original content. You can share, and you need to share other people's pins that are interesting for your audience. So it should be a mixture. You curate your content but you still need to have your own content as well. You participate in group boards. I'm not going into the details how to use Pinterest, but in Magical Creators community we will have a class on Pinterest separately. If you use Pinterest occasionally, then number of views and engaged users will be lower. But if you want to get the most out of your Pinterest, you need to post something daily. But it doesn't mean that you need to visit Pinterest every day. You can use platforms like Tailwind or Viral Tag to schedule your pins and add new pins every day, and then rotate your existing pins, so it's allowed as well. You will see different results depending how active you are on Pinterest. So when I wasn't doing anything much, I probably had like 4 monthly views, and when I just put a little bit on effort for a couple of days, it went to 1500. Depending how you choose your posting activity, it will bring you different results on Pinterest. And again, in the beginning it will take you time, first of all, to understand what you want, prepare it, but when you create a system around it, it becomes so much easier. And when you collaborate with others, you will get more exposure. So you need to allocate time to learn about the platform, there is no doubt about it. If you just put 1 or 2 pin on Pinterest, you probably won't see the results. But I want to remind you that it's one of the most powerful traffic generator. But in order to be successful on Pinterest, you need to produce content, original content, on regular basis. That's why you need to have a system in place for that. You need to have your own social media routine that works for you, that saves you time but also brings you monetary rewards. You can do it on your own. You are capable of figuring this stuff out. You can search for Google, you can learn the platforms. If you go on YouTube, you will find thousands and thousands of videos how to operate on a particular platform, and then you can put your content out and hope that somebody will see it. I want to offer you something more fun when you join a community of like-minded entrepreneurs, so you can take your business to a new level. By the way, even though I'm going to share information about Magical Creators community, but the main thing here is that you choose a community for you. It can be even free community, but you will see that when you collaborate with other people, you will take your business to a completely other level. When it's a paid memberships, again, it doesn't need to be Magical Creators community. Any of masterminds that suits you, you will benefit the most in comparison if you're just on your own. But just to let you know what's good and what's different about Magical Creators community. And by the way, even though it's called Magical Creators, there is nothing to do with magic as such. I believe that as entrepreneurs, we have our magical gift. There is a magic around us that even though we may be one of millions of Reiki practitioners, we can be EFT practitioner, we can be a business consultant or social media strategist, as many other people, but we have our particular gift, our soul, our personality that will connect to our ideal customer. And that's why I called my membership group Magical Creators, because I truly believe that we create magic with our businesses, and we create even bigger magic when we come together. And so in Magical Creators, you get social media and business consultancy on demand. You don't need to look through different Google search. You don't need to watch endless tutorial. If you come into the group and post a question asking for a particular issue, you will get answer almost straight away. And you don't need to pay high consultancy fee to get your problems fixed. So yes, you can work with me one-to-one, or you can come onto the call. I run calls twice a week, and I work on your particular business situation. It can be even Facebook ads. I have crafted so many Facebook ads to people, built funnels during those two calls, and also I help with particular questions, how to build an email list, how to craft your giveaway, how to put it all together. This was done during the calls. You also have access to interviews with sought after experts and healers. You have access to the library, and you can join monthly. You can cancel at any time. Follow the links that I will post below. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will be happy to answer your questions. But by the way, I have something more for you to entice you to join annual membership. You get additional gifts. You get 3 courses for free, which are Instagram Success Habit Lab self-study course, Facebook Livestream as a profitable business tool, and chatbot for coaches and other service providers, business growth strategies. It will go as a bundle for you if you choose annual membership. In terms of the price, it means that you commit for a year, but you pay for 10 months instead of 12. Thank you for watching, and I would love to hear your comments, your feedback, your questions, and look out for the link for live Q&A and submit your questions